6 seconds on the shot clock. James penetrates, muscles one up, gets it to go!
Their coaching staff, but yeah, as speaking of, here's Bronny James with the steal and the slam!
That's great. Dad's watching somewhere, he's fired up. Yeah, I've got a little inside info because my son Greg's a coach with the Lakers. He's sitting over there with Nate McMillan and Scotty Brooks, also assistants, and Kurt Rambis, so they're fired up to see that steal and dunk.
Nice.
He can chase success.
DJ Stewart spent a little bit of last year on a two-way with the Bulls. Bronny from the corner, he's feeling good to start.
That's not a bad start, huh? Tomahawk dunk and a nice three in the perimeter with contestment. On people, he's a big young man.
Quick 5 for Bronny. He's guarding the ball. Yakachonis, the first rounder.
We've had some shots that were made, and
they closed the doors?
Yes. You know, at the old Coliseum, you remember we did have doors like that, and I swore to God with the Lakers, and it's good half, good quarter.
Eric Stevenson trying to work on Bronny James, and a great spin move to a lay-in.
That was a nice, nifty move in the paint. Good for him.
Came off the bench for Capital City, was very productive this year as Bronny James was fouled. All right. Or the Boston Celtics visiting locker room.
Well, you know, I grew up back there, and Nelly was the 5-time champion, tight with everybody. Long shot by Bronny.
Rice, but gets it wiped away. Bronny, mission
shot.
3 of the game. Bronny James, a catch and shoot 3. Stevenson stepping back.
Run.
Good kick ahead to Swider. He did what you wanted him to, and he draws the foul. Paisley with that free throw. 5.6 rebounds. Williams catch.
Maurice Stokes.
That's a name right there. Bronny James, corner 3. Got it.
Away.
It's 8 for Bronny. You have some good battles with the Cincinnati Royals?
Oh,
Span.
He does.
Connect. Movement. Bronny can't pay it off, but Jemison,
great job.
Will get to the line.
Now there's
had a 17-point game with the Los Angeles Lakers against the Bucks in March. A really good year in the G League. Appeared in 27 games with the Los Angeles. Off a 10-point first half.
His stroke looks a lot better to me.
Yeah.
Than last year.
He shot 79%. It is 11 for Los Angeles. Crossover, Gardner, nearly stolen.
Good job. That's it. You know, he's got to be like a Davion Mitchell kind of guy.
Keep it here during this timeout. I believe they're going to take a look at this last play. Yeah, this has been challenged, the out of bounds.
Hey.
Call. Jonas might have grazed his fingertips after.
Yes.
I kind of think that's off Yakachonis.
Kev, you know what this means?
What? You're making pass. Bronny James almost got there. Look at that hustle to get back in front of him, too. Gave it a ride. That will not go against his field goal percentage. Now we're going to talk with Darius Baisley in a little bit here. His Lakers with a 13-point lead.
Cooper Flagg ready to make his NBA Summer League debut, the #1 pick in the draft. Bronny James, meanwhile, on the other end of the court for the Los Angeles Lakers. Had a good season, especially after the reset in the G League. Defensive play, got the block, connect, retrieved it. 4 on the shot clock. Swider from deep for 3, left it on the front. 6-7 out of Pepperdine. That foul against Cooper Flagg, his first. Here's Bronny around the Baisley screen, step back over Flagg, and that jumper's wet to start the night.
Oh, even just there, that first impression of him, he's a...
First 2 field goal attempts coming off. Baisley couldn't get the pass. There's a foul.
At the start, that's a different line. Wanted to get one dribble inside the line, ends up with a contested 3.
James laces the 3. And Bronny out of the gate quickly. 5-0. Not surprising.
It's got to be tough over Jamarian Sharp. It's like an eclipse out there when he puts his arm up at 7'5".
Basketball. Bronny James, remember, had that cardiac event. Called him and his representatives immediately after the draft concluded. Here's Connect straightaway three. He used all the iron to get that one to go.
Yeah, that's soft. And he had a couple of rough outings to start his summer league.
Doubt hasn't been back since. James a perfect 2 for 2 from the field, a total of 5 points. That three is way off. Nembhard with a nice hit ahead to Flagg on the break again and rejected this time. His handles, combo dribbles, hang dribbles, drag dribbles, P&R scenarios. Got hit going to the basket and going up to the free throw line after getting clobbered like that too.
And a nice draw the contact to earn 2 free throws. Again, it's just all about rep. It wasn't like he had to shoot it over an elite shot blocker. When a defender's back there with all that length in front of him.
The fans coming to their feet. Bronny trying to stick Cooper Flagg. Flagg trying to walk him down, couldn't. Sprays it to the wing.
Felt defensively at his size. You do that with relentless pressure. He's added upper body strength so he can hold Cooper Flagg. And then the key is just more consistency offensively in the minutes he gets.
He's up to 215 pounds. Knocked it away. Bronny put the clamps on Flagg. Handcuffs. But a foul called against James.
It's getting it's smoky in here, Tim.
I'm not too sure about this call. I mean, he's standing his ground really well. That basketball from behind, he eventually gets it.
Bronny's been eating his cornbread, so Flagg says, I'm not going to walk him down. I'll knock down this midi.
And that's great. There's a lot of chirping.
Lakers last year right here at Summer League by J.J. Redick. Bronny around the screen for three.
The basketball slipped off the side of his hand.
Bronny off the away action. One more to Koloko. 24-2.
I mean, it's a guy that averaged 13 and 7 in an NBA season.
Sharp had a couple of good looks, couldn't convert. Here's Bronny James. Off the drag screen. Float game got it blocked, but a foul called on the play.
Out on the perimeter, pressuring the basketball. It's those situations, a switch onto a bigger wing that are going to be problematic for him.
5 of 15 from the field. James with the cross.
A lot of the new salary cap ramifications. Teams are looking for guys that got some experience that they don't necessarily have to pay a lot if they're able to somehow crack the rotation.
Straight line drive, sprays it out to Bronny, steps back for three. And that one was Fee and the Lynx, #1 team in the W right now. You're right, going north. You take a kid on some rides.
Yeah, we've been there. We've been to Wonderland. Oh, took a trip to your world.
Spins back to his right. Tough shot rims out, and here's Bronny.
And what he's going to see, Cooper Flagg.
I take a lot from him. So
how do you think he answered?
I don't know. Probably said he's better at everything than me. So.
Yeah, he did.
With a point guard with that kind of vision.
Bronny kicks it out to Swider. Good find. People still know about the Big Five?
Big Five. It's not necessarily the same as it was.
Gonna try and stick him sitting in his defensive stance. Bronny off the screen, gets the switch. 5 on the clock. Little bag work. Pulls the three. A little bit strong. Comes off out of bounds. The horn goes. Is there time remaining? At 87-85. As Cooper Flagg ends up with 10 points on 5 of 21. Bronny James with 8 points.
And really has had the most shot attempts for the Lakers throughout this whole summer league. Thomas and Mack Center as the Lakers will host the Pelicans, and Bronny James getting the defensive assignment on the rookie Jeremiah Fears. Ball tapped at. Bronny James working, trying to wait for Swider, who had fallen down. Great pass ahead. Fears can't convert. Bypassed his college years, chose the G League, but later actually went on with an internship with New Balance.
And that's
against Minnesota the other day. Now a near steal at half court. It was tipped into the backcourt. Bronny's got it and fouled by Quignone.
I like that both teams are trying to be aggressive on the basketball and get off the bounce. Has not with New Orleans. It could be with someone else. The guy that can shoot it. Nice cut right there.
Nice feed from Christian Koloko. Swider just off the mark today. Good offensive rebound. Bronny waits for the traffic to fly by. Another opportunity. Crowd loves Bronny, as they do in Los Angeles. They want him to shoot it every time. Queen blocked by Baisley. There you go.
If he'd like to join the broadcast to discuss everything, and he told me, quote, "I ain't got nothing to talk about." Guys,
thank you very much, Dave.
That was a shocking answer.
That's shot got rejected.
Good pass.
Baisley, who got the rejection on the other end, able to stuff it home.
Man, Baisley teases you with his length and his athleticism. I mean, look, that play right there.
3 years with Oklahoma City. That was the rebuilding Oklahoma City Thunder. He averaged nearly 14 points and 7 rebounds per game on those teams. Baisley setting the screen, rolling and passing out. You're chasing how many schools they play for. They play for 3, they play for 4.
They're in school 5 and 6 years. There'll be guys next year that have played. It'll be 7 years in college.
Wow. Great. Kansas State in the middle of that. Lakers defense been forcing turnovers so far, and Kaluma finishes off the latest.
Good decision right there. Bronny reading the break.
Pass to the corner, Bronny the steal. Inbound, Hunter Dickinson. He knows about that heave rule, right? That won't count against his stats. As we go to break, how about the Lakers missed number 42 in white? That guy,
freak of an athlete.
Won't see it here, but we'll see Reeves go over the rim in Chicago. Their first back-to-back wins this season. That was a big one against the Lynx.
50-50 pass. He plays really hard. And Will Wade, his former coach, now the head coach at NC State.
Swider was 6 for 9 the other night from three-point land. And that's Bronny James checking back into the lineup here with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Bronny was a few feet behind that stripe for liking. Now sees the clock at 5. Swider late clock. Both teams shooting south of 34% for LA. 9 points for Antonio Reeves of New Orleans, leading all scorers.
And this is where, like, evaluating players in summer league. It's a good pass right there. Nice job with Swider coming behind. They're not really.
Jones with a three-pointer there.
That dude makes shots.
Going to try the 3.
I'm trying to figure out where do you play Queen where you can take advantage. I'll say that's a good drive right there.
Bronny with the bucket.
Blind shooter. And then Bronny, good job of using his body, finishing with the left hand, keeping his head on the rim. That's just a good play right there. Use the rim as a shield.
Bronny with a second.
Easy. He's just got to finish that.
Lakers numbers here. LeBron able to get it to LeBron James Jr. able to get it to crawl over the rim. LeBron's in the house. Welcome back to Las Vegas. Jeremiah Fears, the number 7 overall pick by the New Orleans Pelicans, bringing it up against the defense of Bronny James. Could he have set the bar any higher for himself?
He's got the ability to finish. He's got a pretty good feel. This game's really come down to, look, Lakers 20 points in the paint, 18 points in transition. All right, bad shots. And that creates an advantage, disadvantage situation.
Bronny James. I can just hear my dad. Why isn't Bill Russell in that conversation? The NBA and any kind of quote-unquote Mount Rushmore. There's so many great NBA players over the years. I was so privileged a couple of years ago when they announced that top 75 players of all. Yes, the late Jerry West. That was
used
amazing.
To sit right on that baseline. Remember last year? Was it last year or the year before?
I think it was a couple of years ago. Bronny with 6 to shoot. Times previously go down to Chicago. That was a big one. There was a game here. So LeBron's wife and daughter attended the Las Vegas Aces game. Pulled out a win over Golden State.
Have those guys healthy.
Here's Queen rolling across the lane. Couldn't hit. R2 was the pickup of
physical players. Zion Williams has got to play games. Just the way it is. He missed 52 games. Now it'll take a while. Trey Murphy I mean,
turnovers each side in the last 5 seconds. Bronny was one of them. Gets a good look at a three and buries it.
and he shot it without hesitation. Watch his footwork right here. I think it's really good. He gets up the floor. He gets behind the ball. He shows his hands. Really good on time, on target. No hesitation. He's got a little dip in there.
He got his second Summer League run earlier today for the Summer League as Rookie of the Year. He was in the house earlier today watching. Cole Swider off the inbound. Point game, 6 minutes to go. Still another one to come. We got the Grizzlies and the Blazers, our nightcap. Three minutes to go in the ball game.
He is really, really high on him. He's seen him a lot, worked with him, says
Your second North Carolina guard, although Love finished up at Arizona.
This is a tale of two teams, plain and simple. The Lakers have played for each other, made plays for each other, had played with explosives. I'd like to see him try to make plays for someone.
Bronny James gets the screen, now takes Messi down the lane, but Messi recovers nice. Is going to be used to learn, regardless of scoring time and if the game's in hand or not.
100%.
And the Pistons and the Raptors, as part of a 35-game NBA career, they've been impressed with how vocal he's been.
To be able to do that for his, for guys that he just met a week ago.
And if it's not with the Lakers, it should be with somebody.
The one thing that I think Coach did a great job, we are not settling. We are going to attack.
Shot clock is off. Spider's going to get at least two. Lakers going to get their first win of Summer League. A steal by Bronny. And that one's going to count. Beating the horn. To make the final score, Lakers 94 and New Orleans 81. Cole Swider with a 21-point effort.
In the nightcap of Day 5, and LeBron James in the building to see his son, Bronny James. Excellent defender. Dalton connect. Swinging it back over to Bronny. Bronny James, first shot of the game.
Hello. And like you said, right away, you see he feels a little bit more comfortable. If you watched him in the Summer League last year, he used to get off these.
Swider. They collapse on him to make sure he doesn't get it up. Connect. Back out to James. And the excellent hands.
How the defense is reacting to Swider. As soon as he caught that ball, he had two defenders in his face, making sure he didn't get that jumper off.
DJ Stewart with the remix. Bronny will reset. Swider over Simpson.
He's right there, just missed the call.
Baldwin with almost a foot at height.
Defender go by, and then he just calmly knocked down the tray.
Bronny driving, sidestepping, finishing.
Nice.
And you don't mean courteous.
Yes, he just looks like a different ball out there right now, letting the game come to him. Last year, he felt like all eyes were on him, so he had to force plays.
Something we see. He's played 5.
I'm just being aggressive. Obviously, me being ahead of the snake, it's important I get into the paint, whether that's for finish or getting guys open shots. And I'm just getting with it.
Even game, the first 4 minutes when Bronny was on the floor, he checks right back in, Brendan, and heads to the charity stripe where he gets that to fall. He has right back to the free throw line. This is a different player than we've seen in the past.
Yeah, and that's successful on that play with a great backdoor play drawn up out of the timeout.
And I'll take dunk.
Yeah, Niedenhouse right there set a massive screen at the beginning of that play in the top of the zone, and then he just cut down the middle and got lost for a second.
Bronny with the diamond, but Bronny James got some oohs and ahs from the crowd with that pass.
Incredibly tough shot.
Bronny over Sanders.
Hello.
Welcome to the Bronny James Show. He's got 10 of the Lakers. Rice wide open. Bronny on the glass. Gets the offensive rebound and the assist to Cole Swider. So Bronny James making impact plays.
Finish with the left hand.
Bronny James 4 for 4 from the field. 3 for 3 from long range.
The recognition to see where Swider was and get an assist really quickly.
Bronny James looking inside for
Now
Trey.
In particular, he has looked really, really good. And he looks like he's in a different level.
Minutes of the quarter and takes a seat. James checking back into the game, talking to Lindsey Harding.
Give the people what they want. The last 2 plays has been absolutely stellar. We saw him with the steal. This time he pays it off with the block.
Bronny, nice pass to Koloko. gets the assist.
It's the Koloko show. Koloko out here giving us big energy. Both
Going the other way, Lakers have an advantage. Connect loses it. Who else but Bronny gets it back, and Miller slaps it out of bounds. Pulling up. No one stopped ball, but he shoots a brick. Seconds left on the shot clock. Got to make something happen. The spin, the hook. Bronny James, a man on fire. What a shot.
Got a couple things to go his way, and he found like he was settling in and starting to find his rhythm.
DJ Stewart.
Hello.
Bronny James going baseline. Gets the shot off. Chrissy from long range can't get him to drop. Connect. Oh, ball.
See Connect right here. Going inside. Now that you hard like that, attack his feet and get right downhill. Make him pay.
Miller behind the back pass. Ill-advised. Yeah. Bronny with the steal. Stewart to connect.
That extra bounce is special.
How incredible is it that in his 40s LeBron can still jump like that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Got my man Randy. Randy been getting that tan on.
Bronny James with the cross-court pass. The second good one he's made today. Nice pocket pass. Koloko.
Yeah, Koloko knows how to finish it.
Simpson blocked by Koloko. Niederhauser blocked up top again. 2 blocks by Koloko on the same possession. Stewart, no. Connect, no.
Love basketball, and they love what the NBA has to offer, and they partake in the product.
Cross-court pass from Bronny to Rice. Rice going up. Stagnant offense for both teams. Bronny looking to create something. And he's fouled by Pelicans.
Yeah, but normally you see a guy with the height advantage try to use that size. He just drove right by Bronny right there.
Bronny showing off the handles to create his own shot. Off the glass, 20 or more in every game he's played this summer.
But every time he gets it, every single Clippers player is in his jersey.
Baisley fires it.
Bronny, and right now you have 12 points, 5 assists. How have you liked the balance that you're showcasing while also getting to your spots?
I'm just trying to play my game, be as aggressive as I can, but being smart in the process and getting my teammates involved. So it's working out so far, and I'm going to keep doing that.
Coming into year 2, what does this Lakers coaching staff really stress to you to challenge you here in your next year?
I've been talking about being a pest on the defensive end, so that's probably my main focus right now, but also just being myself and being aggressive on the offensive end. So they just want me to come out and be myself.
Bronny grabbed by Sanders.
7
Starts
seconds.
to reset.
Gotta go.
Bronny for 3. Selford. Stewart to Baisley. Bronny from the corner. Down it from long distance. Has the right number.
Like I said, when you're struggling, you got to make sure certain guys get shots.
We had a game winner in the extra session. We got Bronny James. Check. Dribble handoff. Bronny James to Koloko.
Got the switch.
Bronny James working on Baldwin. Excellent perimeter defense.
Nice.
Better offense by
Nice.
Bronny James, who is now 6'9", 17 points, leading the Lakers in scoring. His dad on the baseline. Bronny driving, dishing. And Bronny James putting together a good summer league run, his 3rd. As the space against Baldwin, now Flowers is there. Simpson with the help defense. Bronny clinging to it. Bronny, good defense by Bronny James. And a shot clock violation. You talk about impact plays. Los Angeles in.
Ball in his hands. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And he's been comfortable in those scenarios for sure. Always a presence here in Las Vegas. James off the curl, goes up top. Koloko underneath and gets fouled.
Ready. So now you're trying to get him game and live reps.
to try to get him ready for this year's regular season.
Played 37 games for the Lakers, and he gets the dish there from James with the finish. Left hand is good.
Jordan Walsh off to a good start, similar. And Bronny James looking ahead, finds Cole Swider, who's unable to get the two.
6-0 run for the Celtics. James off the dribble. Loses his footing. And we have a foul.
They're going to go offensive foul on
Bronny.
Yeah. When you're playing against older players and grown men, especially in such a great program like Real Madrid.
Bronny, nice pass there to Koloko. Great feed and the finish.
Bronny's been sharing the basketball extremely well to start this game. He and Koloko have connected on a couple of baskets already. Be successful, similar to what Chris Paul did for him in Phoenix.
Jordan Walsh with the... Bronny averaging 13 points a game in his 3 games here in Vegas.
Interesting to hear Lindsey Harding talking about Bronny playing with the ball and without the ball. That time the facilitator gets right to the rim, unable to finish after the spin move.
Miles Norris to inbound to Williams. Williams looked at the rim, thought about it. Good hands by Bronny. Throws the grenade to Walsh, and he's not going to get it off on time.
And Bronny did a great job getting a hand on that basketball. Taking
Connect. Finds Bronny. Bronny on the drive, loses it.
The whole tournament, so we're going to have success.
Thanks for your time, guys.
Points, or excuse me, 7.
Ball as soon as you catch it. I didn't have that problem. 12 and a half.
Not so bad. Yeah.
Turnover. You can definitely tell he puts in the work in the weight room.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Play will resume here in just a moment.
Of course, have a lot to do with the rules of our game.
So here's James up top for Koloko, but another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers here. Some sloppy play. Stewart lines one up. Knocks it down. Walsh, the 38th pick. Stewart to the corner to James. James lets it go. In and out. Ball does have several turnovers.
Yeah, he's got 6 turnovers. Started off the game distributing the basketball very well. 3 assists for him, but the second quarter was...
Darius Beza, unfortunately, who left the game due to injury. Had to leave on a wheelchair. You feel for that young man for sure.
You really do, and of course playing so well in this game as Bronny distributes coming out to start the second half.
Well, she talked about their similarities as well.
Yeah.
From a game perspective too. Bronny takes the bump, gets the hoop.
In his first field goal of the game, but similar play that we saw from him in the first half. However, he did not extend that left. Look forward to seeing him get an opportunity sometime soon as a head coach has paid his dues absolutely.
James loses it. Cover. James, dribble drive and throws it away. In the corner, actually.
Yeah, where's the spacing? So the rule is you get to the corner. And Dalton Connect. That, again, of course, as my guy Dave Free lets me know,
how an official score knows.
Opponent more defensively, and that, Coach Harding said, is truly a work in progress, guys.
And again, I understand that completely, but JJ...
Trey Jemison on the dribble handoff to Bronny. James, stutter step. Floater is good.
No, runner. Oh, and Bronny getting back, hustling back, getting the steal. And I could be wrong. Let's watch the wrist, the right wrist. Boom, flick. It's not a floater.
Or a teardrop. It could be a teardrop.
You could go teardrop.
Or push shot.
But for the...
James.
You know that Kenneth Lofton Jr. has a mismatch on the interior. He did a great job of getting in the basketball.
James with a nifty move and a finish there and gets the foul call as well. Bronny James. Crowd to their feet.
And Bronny's showing a
free throw line. Shooting 80% from there here at Summer League. And that one swirls home. James gets the screen from Jemison. The switch on to Lofton. 6 seconds on the shot clock. James penetrates. Muscles one up. Gets it to go. James will go to the free throw line as well. 9 in the quarter for Bronny James.
Like this version of Bronny James. He's not going to the basket looking to pass the basketball. He's going to the rim looking to be aggressive. Onto your arm, you've got some strength.
MVP chance for Bronny. And he completes across the timeline. Shireman guarding him. James on the step back for 3. Wide of the mark. Legs. As he's grabbing at one of his knees. This one out. Celtics in control here since the second quarter. Connect is open for 3. No good. Bronny can't finish there. Koloko still trying to make a case.
He lets that go as above the rim. That's one he most likely could have just dunked and walked away with the bucket.
Connect gets in there. James comes up with it. Gonzalez gets
cherry pick. Windmill for Walsh.
James from the corner. James connects. 3 ball for James, an 11-point game. Then the Clippers would need to win by 20 to unseat the T-Wolves in the 4th position. So if the Raptors win, they will be the 3 seed on that championship team in 2020. And now, Jay Kidd's got Frank Vogel, who was the head coach of that team for the Lakers.
Nice.
Bronny with a beautiful move. Incredibly impactful in this game. By the way, the answer to your question, LeBron is 507 assists behind Jay Kidd.
507?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a significant year. Playing a lot of point before the trade for Luka Doncic last year.
It's like 7 a game. That's if he plays the requisite amount of games.
Well, think about this. Luka has been much more of the primary ball handler with those 2 guys playing together. Bron was averaging over 9 assists per game.
But we've got a whistle here. James misses the front end.
And of course, the Clippers playing for their playoff lives here in the Las Vegas Summer League. 1-3 and ask for more than that.
Jordan Walsh, leading scorer for the Celtics, 17. Lofton again goes up top. That one deflected. A fun character for sure. Koloko misses there. James with the board, and he puts it back. Chapter during the season for sure.
It's definitely never going to be a boring conversation.
No, never.
You're going to learn something new along that development.
So the Celtics winners tonight against the Lakers. They improved to 3-1 here on Summer League. The Lakers dropped to 1-3. 87-78 our final score.
A number of times at the rim, but the second half, specifically the third quarter, 10 third quarter points for Bronny, attacking the basket and showing his strength.